And welcome into Hometown Today here on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Wally Lukashinsky back in the Daily Dodge studio with Justin the Ninja Wilski turning the dials up in WBEV studios, making us sound good. Hometown Today is presented by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and Professional Floor Covering. And McKinstry's has a great deal going on. You can celebrate savings during their red, white, and blue sale going on now at McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. Looking to refresh your home with bold, beautiful new furniture? There's never been a better time. Just in time for spring and the patriotic season ahead, whether you're sprucing up your living room or adding a cozy accent piece to your favorite reading nook, they've got stunning options to match your style and your budget. Save on Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, mattresses, bedroom sets, dining sets, area rugs, end tables, pictures, lamps, and accessories. Gotta take a deep breath. I always say it up there, Ninja. There's a lot of things out there right now. Plus, you can pick one of their red, white, or blue balloons. Pop it and reveal your additional discount up to 50% off. Free financing with no interest until November. McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. Hurry, the red, white, and blue sale ends Saturday, May 24th. They are closed on the 25th and 26th to observe the Memorial Day holiday because McKinstry's honors the men and women, past and present, who served our country. So make sure you head over there for their red, white, and blue sale going on now. Very excited. We are now joined by the one and only Shannon Cooley, the Tourism and Marketing Manager with Beaver Dam, BD, Visit BD. Falling apart on me, Shannon. I'm going to get there in the end. Yeah. But, Shannon, how are you doing today? It's so exciting to actually get to talk to you on air for a change. I feel like you and I are just catching up around the town most of the time.
In passing. Hi.
Yeah.
How's it going, Wally?
So now you're stuck with me for an hour. So this is actually a lot of fun because we have a lot of great things coming up. You brought in all kinds of flyers. You got all kinds of note for us today. And I think we have to start with something we've been talking a lot about here in the last couple weeks. The Arts and Peony Festival is coming to Beaver Dam in just a couple weeks here. What can you tell us about that? For somehow people have not heard about this by now. What is the Arts and Peony Festival going to be?
So this is our 5th year for the Wisconsin Arts and Peony Festival, which is hosted here in Beaver Dam. Always the second weekend of June, so keep it on your calendar for next year. And we have all kinds of things going on the second weekend of June. This year, Taste of Wisconsin also lands on that weekend. We are also hosting the American Peony Society National Flower Convention, which will be held at the Beaver Dam High School. So all kinds of things for everyone. But we can start with Arts and Peony Festival, our focus on Saturday, the Art Market, which features nearly 100 artists and food trucks. I'm sorry, I got to clear my throat there.
You're fine.
And we are located on West Maple Avenue next to the Dodge County Center for the Arts, and that street will be shut down, and you're going to find a ton of vendors out there hoping for nice weather that weekend. But stop on down from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. for our art market on Saturday, and the Dodge County Center for the Arts, being very close by, is also hosting their Art Peony exhibit. Right now their art contest is going on, so if you are looking for entering art, it has to be peony focused. You can win a prize. There's first, second, and third prizes for that. But you can also find that at visitbeaverdam.com. All the information you're going to find about all the festivals that are happening that weekend, that is the website that you want to go to. And we are currently working on finalizing our schedule of events and our trolley stops. So it's going to be a very busy weekend for Beaver Dam. Lots of visitors. Also, let's talk about some exhibits that are happening that weekend. We have art and sewing exhibits. Our art exhibit, again, Dodge County Center for the Arts. They are also hosting a quilt exhibit. So if anyone is familiar with the Nancy Zeman Sewing Studio, the art and sewing exhibit, actually a sewing exhibit, is called 50 Years Ago, Back in 1973 Quilt Challenge Exhibit, which is presented by PBS Wisconsin and Nancy Zeman Productions. And this is hosted again at the Dodge County Center for the Arts. So they're going to have a lot going on there between their peony art exhibit and their quilt exhibit. And so quilters showcase their quilts, and they'll all be hung in the exhibit. It's pretty really cool actually, and they're also doing a bed turning, which if no one is familiar with that, I know I was not. So they had to kind of really walk me through how the bed turning works. So what they do is they set up a faux bed.
Okay.
And with each quilt, they tell a story of what the quilt means or how it was made, or if the theme to the quilt, and each quilt they pick up, they tell a story, and then they go to the next one, and so they continue to take layers off the bed till they get to the last quilt. So it's kind of a unique.
So cool.
Yeah. So if you're a quilter, that's the place to be. Dodge County Center for the Arts is also hosting that at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Again, we will have a schedule of events for everyone that you can print out and bring with you, or you can just download it to your phone at visitbeaverdam.com. So that is one of the sewing exhibits that we have. We have another sewing exhibit. Again, we are bringing back the LaCrone Levenhagen Jacket Showcase exhibit, which will be at the Nancy Zeman Sewing Studio and Quilt Shop. That exhibit is free. All of these exhibits are free. There's no admission, which is really great. We are so lucky to have partners in the community that take the lead on all of these events to really bring everything together for the Wisconsin Arts and Peony Festival. So a big shout out to the Dodge County Center for the Arts and the Nancy Zeman Sewing Studio for doing this and in collaboration with the Wisconsin Arts and Peony Festival. We're so excited to be bringing Mike LaCrone back and showing all of his jackets. This year we'll show all of his jackets. So last year was pretty much featuring just the ones that Lois Levenhagen, who is a Beaver Dam native who has lived here for many years, she sewed most of his flashy, glamorous concert jackets that you saw during his April shows that he I can't remember where they're at, and I'm having a blank there. But in Madison, he used to have a show every April, and they still do that to this day. It's really awesome. And you should also go see that too. So I think it's already passed, but next year make your plans in Madison to see that show. But Mike LaCrone, he is also coming on Friday of the festival for a book signing. So he just recently published his book back in September, and he is excited to be here in Beaver Dam. He'll be at the exhibit on Friday from 1 to 3, and you can purchase his book online. We will have that link up here shortly, and you can purchase that ahead of time. He will have books there to purchase, but we are really trying to drive people to get those books purchased ahead of time. And let's talk a little bit about him. I know that UW Marching Band, I'm a band geek. I've been a UW Marching Band lover all my life, and just such a unique opportunity to see them play. If no one's ever seen them, the fifth quarter is always a fun.
Special. Don't have to be a Badger fan to appreciate how talented they are.
And a little bit of backstory about Mike that we learned in working with him with this exhibit. He really does have a photographic memory. He won't admit to it, but I know band students who were amazed at his ability to memorize 300 band students' names in 2 days.
That's incredible.
And he still remembers band students to this day when he sees them and the instrument they play. So it's kind of a really cool little tidbit about Mike. And he is just amazing, gracious person. And he is so excited that this exhibit is happening here in Beaver Dam. This is something that he has always wanted to do. And we are so excited that we are the first to do this for him. So
that's unbelievable. So, I mean, first of all, wow, there's a lot to be talked about here. We've already gone through Arts and Peony Festival. We'll have to dive more into that with the art market, the art exhibit, the Nancy Zeman's Quilt Shop, having this, Mike LaCrone, jacket signing from 1 till 3 on that Friday. There's even more here. I mean, we have a massive weekend, and it sounds like there's going to be something for everybody. So even if you maybe aren't necessarily a fan of flowers or you're a fan of quilts, there's going to be things for you there. There's going to be food opportunities. It's going to be a party this weekend. Oh,
absolutely. And, if you're a lover of history, the Dodge County Historical Society and Museum, they host their Ghost Storytelling Festival on Friday night. They also host their lawn party on Saturday, where they bring out their antique fire trucks and antique cars, and they have popcorn and free root beer floats, and just there's something to do for everyone. And on top of the Taste of Wisconsin event, we have lots of live music happening that weekend as well. Live live music at the art market featuring David Mazie and Samantha Battenberg, also local Dodge County artists, which is going to be super fun. So, and a live music at Swan Park on Saturday night, all free. So get to the concert in Swan Park Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., featuring Ian Seahawk and the Night Thieves. And you're gonna find all this information again at visitbeaverdam.com. If you are on social channels, you can find us at Beaver Dam Chamber and Visitor Center for Facebook, and Instagram is Visit Beaver Dam.
Well, visit beaverdam.com. Again, you can go there, check out all the events that they have coming up on June 13th through the 15th. That's not very far away. So you have to make sure you're making your plans now. Make sure you're free for this. Shannon, you're not going anywhere. You're stuck with me for the full hour. We've got a lot of stuff to go over here.
Me too.
And we got plenty of things to talk about right here on the other side of the break on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today is presented by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and Professional Floor Covering. And Randy and his team over at Professional Floor Covering are here to help you design the perfect space. Over 1,000 samples of carpet, LVP, hardwood, tile, area rugs, and window finishings. It's so much more than floors. They have a wide selection of kitchen, bathroom, and countertops, cabinets, tile, shower inserts, and more. And talk about those showers and tubs. The showers, they let their team help you design a shower you can unwind and relax in. From color and material choice to size and arrangement, there are a lot of design choices that need to be made before beginning that remodeling process. They got glass enclosures. Converting a shower with glass panels and doors is a great way to make your bathroom space feel bigger and add a sense of luxury. And then their tub to shower conversions. You can turn your standard bathroom into a luxurious spa with a tub to shower conversion. A tub to shower conversion can also drastically improve the quality of life for those that have trouble lifting their legs up and over the wall of a standard tub. Professional Floor Covering in Abbey Design Center at 713 Park Ave in Beaver Dam. And you can find them online at proflr.com. Also have some fun things going on. We have our brat fry over at Mayville Tire today. That's located right off the Highway 28 in Mayville, next to Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, 1420 Horicon Street. Keith, the owner, he's got a fun offer for you guys today. You can register to win a Blackstone grill during the brat fry. Again, that's 11 to 1. And now through the end of the month, you can get up to $180 back on a set of 4 Goodyear tires. Serve a variety of makes and models over there as well. From tire services to comprehensive auto repairs, their expert technicians are here to ensure everything runs smoothly. So make sure you get over to Mayville Tire today for that brat fry from 11 to 1. And we are very excited again. We got Shannon Cooley in the building, the tourism marketing and manager with BD Tourism, making it easier on myself third time around. And we have already...
Everybody knows.
Thank God. I was going to say, I know, and that's the problem. We have so much to talk about. We haven't even done with the Arts and Peony Festival yet. That's how much is going on. You were telling me a little bit about a brunch and blossom stroll?
Yes. So the Beaver Dam Chamber and Visitors Center hosts a brunch and blossom stroll. So it's kind of like a crawl. Minus the drinking, unless you want to have a mimosa or two. But this is a way to get people in the door for our businesses. So basically, you will come to the chamber to grab a map or the library. They have maps, and what you're going to be doing is collecting stamps. And there's directions on visitbeaverdam.com, but it's grabbing a stamp from our local participating restaurant or bar, 2 stamps from an organization, so the DCCA and, Dodge County Center for the Arts and the Dodge County Historical Society Museum would be 2 of those organizations. And then 3 stamps from any retailers. Keep a $10 or more receipt from any of those participating retailers. Bring it in, redeem your map, and get a free pair of gardening gloves. This is happening on Friday and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Again, all that information is at visitbeaverdam.com, where you can pick up your maps and where you can redeem your maps and all the directions. So we will also have, once we're actually working on the map right now, so you'll be able to download that map as well and bring it with you. So keep that on your radar for something fun to experience, to kind of see some of the really cool organizations and local businesses and restaurants here in Beaver Dam. Other things that I want to highlight quickly, circling back to our art market, and I don't want to jinx it, so I'm going to find a piece of wood here and knock on it. But due to inclement weather for our art market on Saturday, if that does happen, we will be moving our art market to the Beaver Dam High School Field House. So we do have a rain backup, but we're not going to need it because it's going to be the most beautiful weekend ever. And so just to kind of put that out there, don't let that deter you from coming to Beaver Dam and going to the art market, because we do have a rain venue backup. Other things I want to highlight quickly, because I know we'd like to talk about the Taste of Wisconsin. You're super excited about that. As we do have some contests going on. So right now, businesses, jump on board, decorate your window. We do have a window decorating contest that is being organized by the Downtown Beaver Dam Inc. And we also have chair painting nights and chair decorating. So you're going to see some chairs outside of businesses that are decorated all kinds of different ways. We don't care how you decorate it, whether it's painted or attaching fabric or however, there is a chair decorating contest as well. And you can find that at visitbeaverdam.com. So it's a fun way to get businesses and organizations involved in kind of decorating the city for our visitors too. So leading into that, the Pretty Porch Contest is ongoing right now. We have done this. This is our 4th year. You can find more information, visit beaverdam.com, but send in your photo and make it your best shot, one photo of your pretty porch or patio to info@beaverdamchamber.com by noon on Friday, May 30th for your chance to win one of 3 prizes, a $100 gift certificate from Fleet Farm, $50 gift certificate from Sherwin-Williams, and $25 from Brames Wonder Creek Nursery. Again, noon on Friday, May 30th is the deadline for that. Send your pretty porch or patio picture to info@beaverdamchamber.com.
Wow, that is a lot there. And have we even mentioned the yarn bombing yet?
Oh, the yarn bombing.
That's what,
yeah, it
so
was on my list,
on.
so I'm like, all these contests we have to get through. But the yarn bombing is a wonderful installation that we started a couple of years ago, and we have some great lead people, members of the community in Dodge County, outside of the Dodge County, have created and made hundreds of crocheted and knitted flowers and vines, and we even have clouds and rainbows this year. So they are going to be putting that installation on South Spring Street. You're going to see it. You're not going to miss it, but it really takes a village. They've been here at the chamber piecing things together, have had work days, but it's going to be a fun installation that you're going to find on South Spring Street, and it's going to be a mural of sorts located on Stooges Fence, and they're also doing a butterfly mural, so we're super excited to be adding that again back to the Wisconsin Arts and Peony Festival, and so thankful for all of our lead people, Heather and Sarah, and Melissa. We couldn't do this without you. They are really taking the lead on this, but also all of the donations that we've taken in, because it's kind of built on stash busting products, or a project where if you have leftover yarn, these are things that you can do with that.
Oh,
and
that's cool.
So we've taken many collections of that and have all kinds of great things in store for that fence. So be looking forward to that. We've got banners that are going up hopefully Thursday. The weather has not cooperated, but with the help of the City of Beaver Dam, DPW, and K&B Tree and Lawn Service, they are going to be helping us install those banners. They're over the street banners on Madison Street and on Park Avenue. So a shout out to them, because they're great partners in this festival as well. So we're super excited, and tourism paid for that. I just want to throw that out there. So this is just in collaboration with the city of helping us get those hung up. So.
Again, visit beaverdam.com. You're going to be able to find out all this with the Arts and Peony Festival. And I'm going to shut up and let you take it away, because Taste of Wisconsin's also coming in that same weekend.
Yes. So Saturday, busy day. It's just going to be so busy, and we're really excited to have visitors come for our Taste of Wisconsin Beer, Cheese, and Wine Festival. This is our 18th year. Tickets are on sale right now at tasteofwisconsin.net. So you can get your online tickets, tasteofwisconsin.net. You can also purchase your paper tickets at the Beaver Dam Chamber and Visitor Center during regular business hours, Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. So if you don't want to do online and you want to do paper, we have both options. This year we are rolling our Taste of Wisconsin into its own app. So we are currently working on that and getting all the things. So there's a Taste of Wisconsin app out there, but we're still implementing that right now. So be aware that if you get a ticket, you should download the app as well. So tickets right now are regular price at $55, which includes unlimited sampling from noon to 4 of craft beer, cheese, and wine. Tickets are limited, and they do sell out fast, so get your tickets before they're sold out. We feel that they will be sold out very early this year, just because of all the visitors that are coming from all over the country and all over the state. You can find more information, Taste of Wisconsin tasteofwisconsin.net. Also, I kind of wanted to run through the beer list if we have a little bit of time.
Yeah, we have about a minute and a half here until we have to
Oh
throw to
boy,
our last break.
here we go.
Speed run.
I'm going to do. We're at nearly 40 craft beer vendors that will be featured at the Taste of Wisconsin. El Ringling, Badger State, Capital Brewery, Central Waters, Cider Boys, Doosterbeck's, Eagle Park, Explorium from Milwaukee, Falklandia, Good City Brewing, Great Dane, Hillsboro, Hinterland, Hop and Barrel, Hoya Hop House from Waupun, Hubbleton, Lake Louie, Lakefront, Liney's, Lion's Tail Brewing, McFleshman's, MKE, New Glarus, Uga, our favorite. We're a little biased.
That's fair.
Ope, I think it's Ope.
Oh, it's got to be
Ope Brewing, Ope, Point Brewery, Raised Grain, Rookery, Roland's, Sprecher, Starkweather, Third Space, Titletown. Those are just some. We do have home brewers that are featured, Sun Prairie Warthog, Shattered Glass Brewery. We do have one cannabis vendor this year, Tree Huggers, and 5 different wineries, Drumlin, Ridge, Naughty Numb, Timber Hill, Von Steele, and Ziegler Wineries will be there as well. So,
well done.
Unlimited sampling. I'm just going to throw that out there. 10 different cheese places and Cheese Brothers, Crave Brothers, Crystal Farms, Dodge County Dairy, Kraft, LeClaire, Piggly Wiggly, Specialty Cheese. Everybody loves specialty cheese. The fried cheese is going to be there. The Market, Widmer's, food trucks. We've got a cheese curd vendor this year. We're super excited to have as a food truck. So get your tickets, tasteofwisconsin.net.
Hey, Shannon Cooley with Beaver Dam Tourism here with us today. What a well done there on the rundown. Notice very big trend on local, and that's a big focus here on this.
All Wisconsin craft breweries and seltzers and wineries and cheese.
It's going to be a great time, so make sure you register early. Don't miss out on this. It is going to sell out fast. Shannon, we're going to come back for one short block with you at the end. It's going to be kind of a choose-your-own adventure on where we want to go with this last bit. That's coming up next on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Welcome back to Hometown Today here on 95.3 WBEV. Hometown Today is presented by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and Professional Floor Covering. Big thank you up to Ninja up in the WBEV studios, making us sound good today. We very much appreciate you stepping in. You are the man. And we're excited again. We have a short little break here. We're talking with Shannon Cooley, Tourism Marketing Manager with BD Tourism. I'm going to give you the floor. We don't have a lot of time.
We don't. So quickly, if you are looking for a really fun way to volunteer and give back to your community and a great fundraiser, the Taste of Wisconsin is looking for afternoon beer pourers from 2 to 6. If you are interested, you get a T-shirt, you get a glass, and you get to sample. So contact the Beaver Dam Chamber and Visitor Center of your interest, and we'll get you signed up.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
I know there's live music that's going to be going on all
There
this
is
weekend, too. The weekend of 13th through the 15th.
Yes. So, and Mood Medication will be at the Taste of Wisconsin specific, which is really great. They are kind of like a Weezer, Killers kind of
I like that vibe.
So awesome music. These guys are really great. They've actually been at UGA a couple times. But talking about live music, Visit Beaver Dam has a live music tab. Lots of live music happening this summer. Just want to quickly just kind of do a rundown. The Wednesday Night Live at Swan Park Band Shell from 7 to 8:30. That starts June 11th through July 30th. All kinds of great bands. Eric Diamond is coming back. Tony Rocker is coming back. Elwood Lee is going to be there. Eddie Rivers and the Wurlitzer Kings. And, of course, the Beaver Dam Community Band, which is awesome. The Seipel Center for Music and the Arts, Tuesdays at 6 p.m., starting June 17th through July 27th. All great bands. They actually bring in also bands from that have played at Summerfest, and some really awesome bands they're bringing back from last year too. You can find all of this information. Visit beaverdam.com under the live music tab. You're going to find all of these concerts listed out. Jam by the Dam, we love it. Friday nights at Tahoe Park, 6 to 9 p.m., June 20th, July 25th, and August 22nd. Great live music there, and of course, I'm not going to list out all the bands because I have only
probably about 20
seconds. Edwin Brick's Vineyard, live music Sundays and Thursdays. Ooga Brewing has live music all year round. Stormy's all year round. Thirsty Beaver all year round. Ooga. Grains and Grooves Music Fest feature on July 10th through the 13th. Mark your calendars. Blues music and jazz all week, July 10th through the 13th, Grains and Grooves Music Fest at UGA. Thirsty Beaver is hosting Beaver Fest this year, July 11th through the 13th. They got some great bands lined up as well. And the Dodge County Fair, plug out for them, Moraine Park, main stage concerts, Diamond Rio on August 14th, Corey Kent on August 15th, and 38 Special on August 16th.
Well, Shannon Cooley, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a blast talking with you. Visit beaverdam.com is your best friend. So if you missed any of that, go there, check it all out, and you can fill yourself in on everything. And
all kinds of other things. So not just events, but we've got all kinds of things to do in Beaver Dam on visitbeaverdam.com.
Well, thank you, Shannon. That's going to do it for us today on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.